Uptown.
Hi, I'm Uptown Cosplay. Currently, I'm in cosplay for Legoshi, a character from the Netflix anime series Beastars. I am a cosplayer in the United States, in the Pacific Northwest, and I've been cosplaying since 2012. So, like, this makes a decade, which is whack to think about.
My name's Logan, or Vapor Degenerate on Instagram. I'm cosplaying Ayato Kirishima from Tokyo Ghoul. I've been cosplaying for about a year now, maybe a little bit longer.
So I'm cosplaying Astolfo from Fate Grand Order. I started cosplaying about late 2020 when I bought a really crappy Hatsune Miku cosplay.
I'm cosplaying Mitsuri, wait, my name? Yeah, Cypher. And I've been cosplaying for not very long, maybe a year or two.
What actually motivated you to actually start? Like, sure you've heard of it, but what actually got you like, okay, let's actually try this out?
I think it was the appeal of realism to me. It was this appeal of like bringing something that was in my head into real life and realizing it in that sense. And so the idea of cosplay, of becoming those characters that we already loved so much, there was nothing that wasn't appealing about that.
Off of this, you host panels. You're well known for that, I'd say.
The first couple panels that I ever did, that I ever hosted, was from Soul Eater. You could kind of see when their brain switches to when they're like, I'm looking at a cosplayer in a costume of this character that I like. And then at some point their brain switches and they go, I'm talking to Death the Kid. It brings such a smile to my face. And so being able to do that and give that moment of realism to other people that I enjoyed so much was so fulfilling.
In terms of making your cosplays, what are you most proficient in?
I typically work with foam, so like foam craft. I made this mask, for example, so...
I don't like armor. That's something I'm not proficient in. I'm hesitant after doing Lotor from Voltron Legendary Defender. That was a lot for me.
How would you say you've improved since when you started?
Okay, definitely the makeup aspect. I used to just do a little line like that and then one halfway under the eye, but since then I mainly do eyeliner.
I've definitely gotten better at makeup, and the costumes are a lot better. I'm not just using what I have in my wardrobe. And I have proper wigs now.
I'm proud of myself in how I've honed my skills in taking something that doesn't exist and finding a way to make it real.
What cosplay would you say you were the most proud of? I don't know the amount of effort you've put in, but from my perspective, I would say Cat Noir.
It might be him, because he's one of the few, you know, he might be the only one to date that I've actually fully remade the entire costume, simply because I thought I could do better.
Really proud of my Pork's wings, because it was quite difficult to figure out the mechanics.
And going off of that, I'm also assuming that's your most complex one?
No, I think Lotor might be, actually. I think Lotor is maybe more complex, just with all of the different armor pieces and how delicately you have to get into all of them so you don't end up like breaking something or creasing the armor.
Ooh, definitely Pork's. I mean,
I can imagine.
yeah. I mean, in terms of actual time spent, probably Sequina, because it was my first time properly sewing anything, and then I went straight into sewing an entire kimono.
Why do you choose to handmade some aspects of cosplays?
I mean, one barrier for a lot of people is that like cosplay is really expensive, so like this outfit I did buy, I decided not to sew it the first cosplay I bought. It's really expensive.
A special kind of pride that comes from being able to take what you've made to a convention or doing a photo shoot with it and being able to post it or just like talk to people at a convention and say, yeah, like I made this.
And also like there's this kind of sense of achievement when you create your own cosplay, I find. Like, you know, I can look at that really cool photo and I can go, hey, I made all of that. Not a single part was, you know, bought.
What are your favorite types of cosplays to do?
I always gravitate towards cosplaying characters that I can envision myself embody. Would I have fun being this character with other people?
Edgy anime points.
Same. What would you say are the benefits of cosplay?
You meet so many cool people. Like, it's just people who are interested in the same stuff as you. So I think it brings a lot of different kinds of people together. It's just people who are kind of nerdy and want to express that in, you know, this kind of a way. Like, yeah, and cosplay meetups and talking to people online.
We met at a con.
Exactly.
Not exactly at a con, we met online, then we met up at a con.
Yeah, exactly. Like online, a lot of people meet like new friends online, and yeah, I think that's pretty beautiful. It brings people together.
Some people might disagree, but I'd say the community, it's lovely going out and seeing people that are so happy to like get a photo with you and just talk to you about the anime and whatever series you're from. It's really heartwarming.
I find it's a really good way to express myself, and it's just sort of a way to escape from reality for me.
How would you describe cosplay in one word?
Cosplay is broad.
Social.
Awesome.
Magic.
Extravagant.
An escape. Fun.
Exciting.
Exciting.
Any words of advice for people who are thinking about starting cosplay or have already kind of dabbling into it?
Remember why you do it.
Honestly, just go for it. Like, I think a lot of people think that, price is a barrier, or they think that, their cosplay won't be good enough or something like that, but really, it doesn't matter.
Get integrated into the community. It's very important to make friends with people here. Most of the fun from cosplay meets and going to conventions is from having friends and like being interconnected in social circles.
Do whichever character that you're most interested in. Because if you do that right, then you'll have the motivation to do whatever thing you want, really. Yeah, just have a good time.
Try different things, always experiment, and as long as you love it, keep pursuing it. You need to find the passion, and from that passion, you'll find adventure, you'll find friends.
Ask people that have done it longer than you.
Try your hardest. It doesn't matter if it looks good or bad. As long as you love what you're doing and it's making you smile, that's all that matters.
Do what makes you feel comfortable.
Don't get discouraged when you see like others who make your way up the spoon. Just need a lot of practice.